Okay, so one of the most crucial things here is we're going to start off with the application or the purpose of why you would need a certain size amplifier or a certain power section, okay? Number one for size is going to be transportation. Are you moving this amp around? The other purpose is going to be, what are you doing with it? Are you going to be playing stages with it? Are you going to be home recording? Are you just playing in your bedroom? So these are the kind of things that you want to think about when you're choosing an amplifier. Let's start with the first category here, which is what's best for home use. I'm going to call that lower wattage amps, okay? So we're looking at 5 watts here with the Falcon 5. Now, with amps of this wattage, the advantage is you can get them to break up and overdrive at lower volumes at home, all right? It's also a great tool for recording. If you're trying to get those really cool like white stripes and like, you know, black keys tones where the amp sounds like it's collapsing on itself, lower wattage amps are gonna be ideal for that, giving you those cool vibes, right? So you wanna stay around the 5 watts, the even 1 watt to 1 to 5 watt range on that. Even up to 7 is fine, especially amps with the cool master volume, right? So the second category now is going to be, again, with home studio, bigger rooms, and then small to medium sized gigs. So in front of me now, we've got 2 amps that are around the 20 to 25 watt range. Now, fun fact is, no matter what size of the stage, you can actually use a 25 watt amp because you're most likely going to be mic'd up through the PA system, right? So the cool thing here is you've got a little bit more wattage. You can kind of keep up with the drummer that's not too loud. With the Badlander 25 here, it does have that direct recording capability. So if you've got an amp that has like, you know, direct outs for recording, even at home, you can just, you know, play anytime you want without disturbing anybody or record. The other thing you're going to think about is the tube differences here. EL84s, 6v6s in the California Tweed. Now, 84s have that chime in the upper mids and highs, a little leaner on the low end, versus a 6v6, which is a very vintage sounding tube, okay? Now you've got natural tube compression, smoother highs, and a little bit more of a movement on the low end, I like to call it. There's a little bit more airiness there, right? Great for breakup, as what Tweed amps are known for. So either one of these directions is a great way to go. Badlander, of course, for the higher gain stuff, and then Tweed for that classic Tweed stuff. Now, my last category is going to be for those of you that don't need to worry about how loud you are at home and you know, maybe play bigger stages or need headroom, clean headroom, because you're using your amp as a pedal platform amplifier. I've got the JP2C in front of me. This amp is known for incredible drives, but the clean on this channel is super pristine and it doesn't break up, it doesn't give, right? This is a really big, clean sound. So if you have a heavy-handed drummer that you need to like keep up with, maybe you're not being mic'd up, this would be a great choice. Also below there is the Badlander 100. Now that's gonna be an EL34 amp, so you're gonna have more of that British vibe going on, right? You've got compression in the mids, you got lean low end, and you've got this smoother compressed top end, which really create for a really nice gain tone that's kind of like a razor in that narrow mid tone, versus the 6L6, which is a wider range tube. So that's gonna have plenty of bottom and plenty of top end versus the mid-range bump of the EL34s. So if you're looking for big wattage and headroom, this wattage here in the 50 to 100 watt range is where you wanna live.